Hey there, fellow classic comic collectors. As always, I'm Scott Harris King, and today I'm back with another haul video, and I'm back with the sort of thing you've been waiting for. Yes, it's more romance. Yes, more romance. And trust me, there's even more romance to come. I've been getting a lot of romance books in. They're sort of split among different things. You know, a lot of the back issue, the store visits, I've been finding romance. But I do have a bunch of romance stuff that I've bought online. Those I'm dividing into a couple different things because we've got the quests with young love and young romance. These are the other romance books that I've gotten, so we'll see those in a different video if I haven't already posted that. But I've got a bunch of cool stuff here that I wanted to show you that's been kind of piling up. So let's just get right into it, starting with Falling in Love number 28. Now, when I started refocusing my romance collection, I went through and I made a list of all the issues I wanted, and that was basically stuff that are soap operas, ongoing soap opera stories, and stuff with really cool covers and certain specific stories that I know about. This is an issue of Falling in Love where I just really like the cover a lot. It's a great, image, great kiss, woman in the bikini. I like the monochrome background. And this is a really nice copy. It's a really nice mid-grade, which is not easy to find for these old books. So very, very happy with this. I got it for a really nice price. Falling in Love number 104. Now, a while ago I got Falling in Love 99 finally, which I paid for, but I was really pleased with that. What's interesting here is that this woman on the cover of 104 I think it's the same woman from Falling in Love 99, and they basically cut and pasted her on this cover and then did the rest of this. So I'm not sure. There's Rick Estrada, I think. I don't know if he drew the rest of the cover, if they just reused his art here and someone else did the rest of it. But it's an interesting sort of artifact. It's just a few issues later as well. This one I had to take out of the bag because there was a giant sticker on the cover blocking it. I've been looking for a nice copy of this for a while, and this is a nice, solid, upper mid-grade. It's Falling in Love number 140. I like the white cover. I like the double bullet, which for the romance had the heart. And it's just a really cool J. Scott Pike cover. So I've been looking for this for a while, and again, happy to get it. Now, some of these I paid for. I paid for some of these. Once I finished selling off all my other romance, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to buy the ones that I want. And so there's a number of these that I paid a lot more for than I would have, but that I've been struggling to find. And I was like, I'm tired of looking for them. Let's get them checked off the list. I'm going to pay for them, whatever I have to pay for them. Included on that is this next one here. I don't know why I just took that out of the bag, but it's a nice mid-grade copy of Secret Hearts 142. And the reason I wanted to get this is, let's see if I can find it. Oh, first of all, there's Alex Toth art in here. Oh, check that out. I didn't know that. That's great. But somewhere in here is supposed to be the last part of oh, maybe it is. Talk about a brain fart. I just realized I had to pause the video because I was like, wait a minute. When I was just talking about Alex Toth, actually, that's the whole reason I bought this. Not specifically because of its Alex Toth art, but also because it's Alex Toth art in the serial 20 Miles to Heartbreak, which is a 4-part storyline. And what's really unusual about it for a DC romance book is that it crosses over. There's 2 different titles. That it's Young Love and Secret Hearts. It crosses back and forth between the 2 for the 4 issues. So I have the other 3 already. The other ones I actually already, they're all signed by Barbara Friedlander, who wrote the story. So but I've been missing this one. So I finally finished that 4-parter. And the Alex Toth art is a big bonus. I had 2 parts of my brain were not speaking there. But speaking of soap operas and ongoing stories, here we go. Very excited to get this one in particular. It's Heartthrobs, number 102, Go Go Checks. It says here, a romance premiere. The intimate secrets of 3 beautiful career girls in glamorous New York. 3 girls, their lives, their loves. This is the first issue of 3 girls. So I was very excited to get that. And then here we have number 116. Can stolen love bring happiness? 3 girls, their lives, their loves. And then here's 121, which this has got to be Nick Cardy. Everything about this cover screams Nick Cardy. Great Nick Cardy cover. If he's more important than I am, I'm leaving. It's a baby. Yes. Grow up, dude. The baby's always going to be more important than you. That's how it works. That's how it works. I'm down to just either 1 or 2 issues to have the complete 3 girls storyline. And then when I'm done, I'm going to read them. And we'll be doing a video where I do one of my As the Page Turns comic book romance soap opera reviews, as we'll talk all about 3 girls. I'm also almost done with this. Here it is, Girls Love Stories 104. This one's kind of ratty, but April O'Day, Hollywood Starlet. I think this might be the first issue of this. Can't remember, maybe 103, but I'm down to just either 1 or 2 of these as well. The April O'Day Hollywood Starlet issues. These are earlier than the 3 girls. And some of these are really wackadoodle. So I'm a big fan of this particular arc. Here's another one. This, I think, is one of the only issues, and maybe the only one in this run. This one's really beat up, too. It's 115. That does not have April O'Day on the cover. They were phasing her out at this point. You see the blurb down here. Also, April O'Day wins stardom but loses her heart. This is 115. 116, I think she's back on the cover, but that's her last issue. And this is clearly a Gene Colan cover. I got some romance books that are not in this because they're going to be another video because it's a store haul. I was looking through and I discovered romance art from Don Heck in it, which was great. Great surprise. Girls Love Stories number 65. I love the black covers, the moon covers. This is one that I got for the cover. Same here, 67. Again, black cover, night cover, rain cover. And I love this. There's just a hand coming out holding this big umbrella that then covers this, you know, the big black up here for this. Just the design of this is great. It's great. The mystery man back here off panel. So good. So good. It looks like it's Tony Abruzzo. Just excellent. Here's Nick Cardy. Man, I paid way too much for this. But this is a cover. I was hoping it was in nicer shape than it turned out to be. But this is a cover. I didn't actually pay $40. It wasn't that much, but I paid a lot for it. And this cover is getting hard to find. I bid on a couple others that went up past 30, and I got outbid. And once that happened, I decided I'm just going to pull the trigger. If I find one in my travels at one of the stores that's an upgrade, great. But I wanted to get this checked off my list because this is one that's creeping up there in terms of starting to break out as a minor key for the great, great Nick Cardy cover. Stepping back a little in time, it is Girls Romances number 100. Black cover. And this says on it, thrill to the true to love story of Wendy Winthrop, television model, as she pursues her heart in and out of the loopholes of a romantic career in Heart to Heart. Now, I think that Wendy Winthrop appears in a couple issues. It very much feels like they were planning. This is about the same time as the April Day Hollywood starlet over in Girls Love. And this is Wendy Winthrop television model. So I have the sense that they were going to do an ongoing soap opera here, but for some reason it fizzled because I think she's only in a couple issues and then they just dropped her right off. But anyway, I wanted to get it for that reason, and the black cover is just a bonus. And then finally, after all of that DC, right, I got something super hard to find, super rare, super cool. I was stunned that I was able to buy this on the CGC forums for very cheap, because over there people know what they're doing, and I'm shocked that nobody else bought it before I had a chance to get it, because this is not easy to get. Here it is. It's Love Romances number 106. This is the last issue of Love Romances. Jack Kirby art. These last few issues with this logo, which I think started in 97 or so, they are hard to find. And this last one in particular, it's got some issues at the top staple, but it's actually a quite solid copy. I have one other one from this run past over issue 100, and the spine is split all the way down to past the top staple. And I felt that I was lucky to get that for $20. This one was, I think, only $30. And this is a book where if I was going to resell this, I would need at least $100 to part with it. Not an easy comic to find, so I was very excited to get these. I haven't been collecting Atlas Romance, but this isn't Atlas Romance. It's Marvel Romance, baby. So, yeah, real hard to find. Very excited to get this. So, let me know what you think of this romance haul down below. Again, there's more romance coming. I've split out all the young loves and the young romances into their own video because those have quests associated with them, and I've been working really hard on those quests. But there's always more coming. So let me know what you think of these down below, and I'll see you next time.